Welcome back everyone to the Langrisser challenge run, heroes only, where hiring troops is strictly prohibited. And we're about to embark on scenario 4, battle at Kalzath Castle. Yes, that is a K. Having sustained considerable damage in the attack, Estol's Shrine of Light could adequately defend Liana no longer. Cherie, a young lady from Kalzath, extended to the companions the protection of her country, one of the few countries still resisting. Accepting Cherie's invitation, Elwin and his companions began their march to Kalzath. They arrived in the nick of time, for Castle Kalzath had come under assault by the Blazing Dragon army. Even with Kalzath's great strength, the wall surely will not hold long against the onslaught of General Vargas and his forces. So they say, only from the bloody wake of battle will a victor emerge. And victory condition, as per usual, failure conditions. We've got some NPCs, we need to keep breathing. So there is that. Now in this particular version of the game, they typically, in my experience at least, don't have problems holding out, so I'm not going to be in a rush to get to them because I do want to get experience. It's going to be a little tougher not having troops. It's going to be a little less efficient, but I'm going to try to give Elwin all the soldier kills, and Hayne and Prodakah can deal with the pikes very easily, and anything else on the map too. There will be some horsemen, so we're just going to have to work together with them. As far as equipment, one of the perks of not hiring troops is we're going to have a little extra money in this playthrough than I'm used to, so buying high-end weapon and armor when they're available should not ever be a problem. And the nice thing about Hayne being a paladin class, he's able to access equipment he normally wouldn't have right now as a sorcerer, so he's going to be pretty strong. And we're just about done setting up. Let's get it started. See what's in store. See, we have Keith there. We'll be meeting him momentarily. And lots of enemies. This fight typically takes a long time. Can easily take you over 2 hours if you're trying to get all the experience. General Keith, Imperial troops have laid siege to our castle! Even with my years of experience, they still caught us by surprise. Somehow. We have to hold out until the princess returns. General Vargas, it seems our diversion was a success. Kalzath took the bulk of his forces to defend the shrine. The garrison left will be no match for us.
Colonel Zorm and Morgan did surprisingly well as a team. I'll have to pair them again. Yes, gruff. I need gruffness. Soldiers of the Blazing Dragon Army, the time has come to end Kalzath's meddling.
Yes, sir! General, sir, we have a problem. The enemy is at our rear.
What? I told them I'm not into that sort of thing.
And we're here. It looks like we're not too late. It's the princess! Everyone, our princess has returned. I'm somewhat channeling Captain Kirk. Huzzah! What? The princess? Keith, everyone, thank heaven you're all safe. It's just like Rhaegar Sleaze to attack while I was away.
Rhaegar Sleaze? Miss, it seems you have no clue as to what strategy is. If you can't recognize such basic tactics, then you are indeed a moron.
Moron? You muscle-bound creep! I won't forgive such an insult! So you mean Cherie is the princess of Kalzath? My image of a princess is thoroughly smashed. What was that? Oh, it's nothing. Enough bickering. We must attack immediately. Without any backup, the castle soldiers can't repel Rhaegar for long. Actually, thank you. I appreciate your help. Well, it's a half-truth. They won't be able to defeat Rhaegar on their own, but it will take a long time for them to fall. Mostly because Vargas is going to render himself immobile. He does not move. And I think this battle would be a lot more exciting if the AI would mix it up from time to time. Depending on your actions, Vargas would get more aggressive, but he pretty much stays in place. I've never seen him move from his spot this whole fight. His troops will move a little bit within range, but that's about it. And yes, we're just going straight in. We're not holding back, and our reward is a level up right out the gate. Scott and Cherie will be performing minor assistance, a little bit of support here and there. I don't want them to take too much credit. We do better when we cooperate. Elwin, for this battle, I'll follow your orders. What would you have me do? Well, I was just talking about that, Cherie, actually. We're going to have you do a little damage. Make a little love, get down tonight, no. But we're going to have to restrain those two because I don't think they're going to be here for the long haul. We'll fight to the last man. Yeah! You tell them. And how do we fight? By staying still. Oh, and shuffling our men, yes. Shuffle those soldiers. They're doing the electric slide. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
All elite units, there's no time to waste. Take the castle, double quick.
Yes, sir.
All of the troops, engage the enemy at our rear. And get them off of there. We must keep them out until we have taken the castle.
Yeah. Understood.
Kalzath is the dominant force in the League of Anti-Imperialists. If Kalzath falls, its allies will capitulate one by one to our empire's power. If we succeed here, it will only be a matter of time before all of Elsalia is united under Imperial control. Give it your best, men, for the glory of the Rhaegar Kaiser.
Talking like this generates a lot of spit. Turning into the Tasmanian devil over here.
Let me through.
Such powers to be expected of the Empire, but we shall not fall! We shall overcome. You gotta love those sound bites, right? That, yep, yep, yep. Well then, let's see what you're made of. He's made of not much. Definitely not a good showing, but a little bit better than his compatriot to the left. So, as you can see, they're gonna have a hard time over there. Getting through, I mean. Right now, my primary concern is the group of horsemen. I don't think I'm gonna bother dealing with their mercenaries for the experience. I think we're just gonna wanna aim for the commanders as soon as possible. Same with the Hawk Knight, actually. The commander himself is not too strong, but his harpies, they present a problem for several of our people, so I think it's best to just get them off the map ASAP. And that's the plan. Yeah, in particular, I'm worried about Lyanna, Scott, Cherie. Incidentally, the people who I don't plan on having on my team in the long run. But I don't want to lose them here all the same because they will be useful. We're a little short on people, so really everybody's got a part to play.
Show me the might of Kalzath's army.
And archers doing what archers do. Very annoying. Probably want to get rid of them too. Finally, a chance to put all my years of study to use. The Blazing Dragon Army, the Blue Dragon Knights, the Dark Dragon Sorcerers, and the Water Dragon Navy. These 4 divisions constitute the main force of the Rhaegar Imperial Army. General Vargas is an extraordinary military officer and a man to be feared. If such a major division of the Imperial Army has been sent here, the Empire must be set on crushing Kalzath. You don't say. Of all nations in Elsalia, only Kalzath is strong enough power to oppose Rhaegar. As long as our kingdom holds strong, the Empire will never be able to conquer Elsalia. So we'd like to think. But, based on their past track record, I don't have too much faith in Kalzath. In Langrisser 2, they couldn't even protect Lyanna on their own, so... We can't lose now that the princess has returned. Well, yeah, you could.
Don't relax your guard. Even if Kalzath is just a frontier country, they're no stranger to battle.
And Vargas is just basically gonna stay there and heal. And his heal has a stupid range. And it's very annoying. Because if not for that, it'd be a lot easier to get rid of those assassins. When the enemy attacks, try to form a wall using troops that give us an advantage. Don't try to be a hero by engaging the enemy alone. You'll only receive damage instead of dealing it. So after you guys block them, I should cast Fireball and attack, right? That's right. Every enemy loss will increase our chance of victory. Oh, really? Wow. Words of wisdom from Scott, folks. Dealing damage increases our chances.
God damn it, move! You weaklings are in my way!
You tell him, Roga. He may have had the type disadvantage there, but with his ground wave animation, fights still tend to hold in his favor. And then Hane here is going to hit this whole group with a fireball because even at a relatively low level, it still has ridiculous range in this game. This version, specifically. You always gotta specify because there's so many versions of Der Langrisser and Langrisser 2, and there are a lot of differences between all of them. They're not the same. And... General Vargas! That's one knight group down. Excellent. Minimal damage. And Scott... Oh, and actually, Elwin didn't even take damage from them. That was from the previous turn, the Harpies. So, yeah. Keith. Again, the AI is very perplexing in this game sometimes. I'll show you what the Kalzath army can do. And it feels like I give those guys different voices every time. I probably am. This is what I was afraid of. Oh, she just... By the skin of your teeth. Damn it, Liana's in danger. Everyone defend her. I told you she can't stand with the knights. You've already lost. And you're already dead. Yeah. Next turn. We're not going to waste this opportunity. We're getting her out of there, getting her healed up, and somebody is going to wipe the floor with them. Somehow, everyone is still holding out. Probably directing that towards Liana. We need to hurry. Since the enemies are strong, we'll need to use magic attacks. Unleashing a magic attack from a distance will weaken them enough to give our soldiers an opportunity to strike. If we rush in and count on our strength alone to overpower them, many of our men will die in vain. What men, Scott? I see. And Hane goes in. God, how can this be? Yeah, I don't know. In one hit, Hane took you down. A paladin. Go figure. But that's great. And Scott can come in here and... Imperial troops, don't be so haughty. Yeah. Take this and that. I imagine Scott would be a rapier user. That seems to suit the character that I've given him. You know, very formal weapon. And then Roga again, that seismic wave. Oh, but right. Certain character classes, when they attack airborne units, they switch out their traditional attack for tossing axes, knives, things like that. I cannot permit you to attack my castle. And because of that, they tend to take damage before they can get all of their hits in. So that's a bit unfortunate. Otherwise, he would have been just fine there. It's okay, because we have Liana, and this is why we need to keep her alive, because she's going to help keep everybody else alive. And level along the way, which is good. And in the off chance I do take the Chaos path eventually, I would like to get her some experience. You know. My vision is fading, alas, poor me. Actually, I know a great lens crafters I can refer you to, or would you prefer Pearl Vision, maybe? And not to be left out, we're going to take care of you. You don't have time to deal with all of your people. I don't want to die, oh, so long, oh, so long. And Hane, we got to go for the elves, especially while they're not at full health. That should be an easy one. And it is, level up, making our way. We're getting stronger, we're growing, we're on the rise, moving on up. And as if to avenge his fallen friend, ouch! I wouldn't have come here if I known this would happen. That's made him sound a little girlier there, I think. Hey, what are you saying? You're a man, aren't you? Hang in there! Man up! I'm a magician. Actual combat isn't my thing. I'll have you know. Cherie, I think the reason you're okay is because you're manlier than most men. Manly? How cruel! I will never ever help you again, Hane. Even if you need it. Roga? So you're General Vargas of the Blazing Dragon Army. Let's see how skilled you really are.
I like your spirit, boy. By what name are you called? I'll carve it on your gravestone.
Fuck you. The name is Roga. I'll be sure to inform your wife that was the name of the man who killed you. Ha! What a brazen lie. I think these two would get along very well if they were on the same side. Now we're gonna move Rogue in here. Gonna avoid Vargas, but we want to get rid of all of his troops as soon as possible as we make our way to those two assassins. Because once we have those two guards to the north safe, then we can focus all our attention to the enemies down south. And then finally we're gonna wrap up with Vargas. I'm saving him for last. And looks like enemy reinforcements, as per usual, but this time,
I've caught up with you at last! Ha! Shit! How can we fail to take Kalzath? How are you, Zoram? I was worried.
I'm sorry, General Vargas. We both failed to acquire the stone tablet and to lure Kalzath's army away from home. We're pathetic.
Don't worry, what's done is done. Concentrate on taking Castle Kalzath now. Yes, sir!
Hee hee hee! I have an interesting story for you, General Vargas. Have you heard of Liana, the young girl Leon's forces are scrambling for? She was with those brats today. We're in luck! We can capture both her and the castle! Yeah!
My orders are only to capture Castle Kalzath. Regarding this girl Liana, I have no interest. I'll leave her to you.
I can't believe you don't want her! Well then, I'll capture her and then, who knows?
Yes, we can imagine. Etchy boy, spare us the details, please. And again, they're going after Liana, who I guess is my weakest link right now. And they know it. Oh man. But the worst is off the field. Now that the horsemen are gone, we shouldn't have any problems keeping her breathing. We'll see though. Oh man.
Even with General Vargas here, the situation worsens. I don't want to die here. I wonder what can I do?
You know, Morgan is looking a little tentative right now, a little unsure. A little indecisive.
Now go! Teach them a lesson!
Yes! And he brought some backup, who's also advancing. He's definitely the X factor in this fight. We're not really sure what he's gonna do.
Oh, I just remembered! There's this report I've been meaning to make to Egbert.
Right. Commander Morgan?
Hey you! Cover me! I am departing!
What? If you leave things like this...
Don't worry, we still clearly have the advantage. Just keep on fighting.
Then why are you fleeing battle, Commander Morgan?
Well, I'm fleeing because... Hey, shut up! I'm not running away! I just have a very urgent report to make.
He's late for a very important date.
Now hurry and get back to securing
my departure, yeah. You can't be serious. Oh, he is. Serious as a heart attack. Siri is a addict with a habit. And he is on the move. And she's following him. So, that's a way to stick it to him, magician. Show him he ain't the only one who can disregard duty. Alright, so those two are a non-factor after all. But we're not going to ignore them. We are going to go for them because we want the experience. Well, at least the sorcerer. Morgan, I'm not going to worry about him. We're kind of tied up at the moment. He's going to get away, and that's fine. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing him for the rest of the game, this version. Unfortunately, there is no true light path or any other paths that bring him back, so he's just gone. Now, in the original Langrisser 2, you get to defeat him for good. And that fact is part of the story, but in this version of the story, he lives to, I guess, trouble young women. Who knows? Probably better that we don't know. But anyway, we've got Cherie here picking up something in the windowsill. Through a window, you spot a bird's nest. Rooting through the feathers in the bottom, you find a flask. Don't go drinking random flask, people. The liquids in the flask seem to be the color of the sea. Will you drink the potion? Sure, I'm gonna not take my own advice a moment ago, and her defense was raised by 1 point. Excellent. Why did I bother? Because, again, for the time that we have her, she's going to be helping deal with enemy commanders when we need it, so... And given how frail she is defensively, every little bit is gonna help, I think. Alright, Elwin, it's time! We're just throwing you out there. You should be able to handle it. You should have just enough defense to where nobody can really trouble him, with the possible exception of those pikemen. But again, the AI has proven to be very passive in these sort of situations. And he has enough attack now to where I'm confident he can hold his own. As if they were going up against Laird or Leon. So we'll see. Meanwhile, the North is going to be handled by Roga and Hane exclusively, and RNG was against me on that one. Proving once again to be my worst adversary in this game. But Hane had better luck on that roll, and that'll end the turn. Keith, once again, proving why he's Cherie's go-to general. I don't know what we do without him in this fight. Truly, turning the tide.
Yeah. Damn it! Stop following me! It's your job to fight those nincompoops, so I have time to retreat, to depart! Fight them, or you'll regret it!
Yes, sir. Asshole, sir. Let's go! I signed up for the wrong division, I think. Yes, you did. But at level 8, your magic arrow does surprisingly high damage against a class that probably has a little bit of weakness to magic, so there is that. If he was still a bishop, he probably wouldn't have taken that much. So what do? Send another knight down and hope that he'll be a distraction for her magic. Because we want to keep Elwin healthy. Because he's got a lot on his hands right now. So Liana, if you'd be so kind as to repay us back for keeping you alive, extend the favor, pay it forward. It's a good lesson in life. It's a good philosophy. Help your neighbor, help your friend. Help someone out. Someone who might need it more than you. And RNG, damn thee. Cherie, you just go on standby. Just in case we need you. Don't really need to attack right now. Roga is slowly but surely finishing off what's left of the East group. On his own.
Oh well, I'm leaving.
So long, Morgan. You're a jerk, but you've been fun. I'll sort of miss having you around, but not for the right reasons. So yeah, that's the last of him. I hope you enjoyed him. Roga! Finally! Get it done. Thank you. I've served for the glory of the Rhaegar Empire. Hey, Roga took no damage? Really? Gonna throw a fire out so that nobody's at full health, which will ensure, hopefully, that Roga can wrap this up. Now, I turned animations off because I want to make sure the assassin has the same animation, right? Yeah. Okay. And Roga still took no damage in the last attack, so apparently he's just a bioorganic tank, a walking wall. I got you. Okay, good to know. Gah! Roga! This is a man to watch. And he's only going to get stronger. That's what's scary. We're only in scenario 4 here. And he's already not taking damage from direct attacks. Or minimal damage when he does. Okay. I like where this is going. I think we're going to need that level of resiliency. Vargas. Oh, how kind. Did you see that? He's healing Cherie. I appreciate that. Switching sides? Never too late in the game to do that. Oh, but wait, no, he was healing himself when he could have just treated. And it hit nobody else. And he didn't have to aim it at her specifically. But the enemy AI has a tendency to do that in this game. They'll target their spells on you when they're healing. And I don't get it. Stop selling me lies. But anyway, Elwin is going to get this witch off the map because she's really irritating. No more magic arrows from you. Thank you. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that again. And next down is Zorm, who's probably going to leave us a dagger and a buckler that we don't want or need. As he always does. Where is he getting these from? Dollar Tree? Gah! Not bad.
Colonel Zorm, retreat! I'll handle the rest. General, I can't let you die in such a battle. Not like this. Retreat and reorganize your troops. Remember, as a soldier, your fate is mine to decide.
It's not really how it works, Vargas, but...
Well then, I'm retreating.
And before we forget about you, Nameless Soldier, number 472, get out of here. How regrettable to fall in such a place. Now leave my healer alone.
Those kids are doing quite well. I never expected them to corner my troops. Anger face activated.
Which is far inferior to his portrait in Langrisser 2. He looked a lot better there. That face, ugh. Only a mother could love it. And the portraits in general I just find inferior in this version, which is unfortunate, but that's just my opinion. Scott! Start the attack on Vargas! Lead the assault! Charge! Get him! Or not. Thank you, Scott. I won't miss you. And hopefully Cherie can do a little bit better. Flyers usually have a mild advantage against ground units. We're gonna put it to the test. And she does a whopping 0. A big fat nada, nothing. Nope. But she took less damage than Scott. So we're gonna get somebody in there who I know can deal some damage. Roga. Come on, show him how to do it. Yeah, that was better. We're getting there, we're making progress. Elwin should be able to finish him off no problem now, but how about one last heal for the road, guys? Good job, everyone. We just finished baking some brownies. Everybody eat up. Boost those spirits up. Level for Liana. Excellent. And time to end it. Let's go.
Bah! I'll take you all down.
And you would have if we didn't have a Silver Knight on our side. Type advantage for the win. And we obtain a Warhammer, which is better than the dagger.
Ugh. I don't think I could go on any longer.
And the scenario is cleared. And Elwin gets a level for his troubles. As well as Scott, we don't care. Nobody's hurt? No, not this time. All thanks to Keith, right? It's amazing we're safe. Thanks to Elwin, we were able to repel Rhaegar's assault. Yeah, that's who you give thanks to, not Keith. Princess, you should properly thank Elwin. Ah, yes, I present you with the suit of armor from our ancestors. It's probably not the strongest armor, but it's very light and provides very good defense. Don't need where she got it, but we've obtained the dragon scale. I've heard Kalzath described as an enormous castle. Would Liana be safe within its walls? I've really got to find a proper voice for Hank. Certainly, you can leave her care to us. Well then, I have fulfilled my duty. I must return home now. You guys don't need me anyway. What a pity, Scott, if you leave, who'll tutor me in strategy? Yeah, you can't depend on others forever. And plus, I've told you about all that I know. Curses, I guess I'll have no choice. Seems I'll have to study troop affinity on my own. Well then, take care. Thanks for those swift boots the other day. I really must be on my way. Scott leaves the entourage. Good riddance. Sir Elwin, a guest has requested to see you. Now who could that be? We're not even home.
We meet again, Elwin.
Your Holiness, welcome.
I've been investigating some ancient manuscripts archived in our shrine.
Yes. It seems I found the source of the Dark Blade's power. That's good. What do you mean its power?
Alhazard houses an even more terrible power than we first suspected. Not only does it raise its user's abilities, but it also allows him to contact the demon world.
The demon world? But it is said no magician in Osalia possesses such power.
Indeed, you are correct.
They've never heard of Ouija boards?
However, the manuscript says when the sword combines with the dark rod, it will become capable of commanding demons by transforming into a Ouija board.
The dark rod? Legends say one blast from this wand can level a kingdom. If such a weapon is used, we would have no way to resist. What can we do?
There's more to tell. Kalzath has yet to reach its full power. The dark rod is necessary to completely revive it.
I see. That's why the Imperial Army is searching so desperately for the ancient scrolls. Couldn't Alhazard be used without the dark rod?
I don't think so. I have yet to discover where the dark rod is enshrined. Oh wait, it's right here. I found it. It's in my pants.
Then let us make haste to the Raw River. It's said a powerful magician over 700 years old lives there in seclusion. If there is anyone in Osaya who knows about this dark rod, it must be she. Oh, really? Oh, I liked it better when they didn't know her gender. Elwin, let's go together. Are you sure? Everyone's watching. It may be better if you stay here to defend Castle Kalzath. Liana's giving me that jealous look right now. Unfortunately, the Empire's new ambition is our priority. If the power of Alhazard is released, this castle won't matter anymore. Fair point. Big picture. Indeed, I will accompany you as well. What? You plan to come too, Keith? You're actually going to do something? Of course! My charge is to defend the Princess of Kalzath. And Keith joins the entourage. And now that we can control him, maybe he'll actually be worth something. Then I guess you shall be away to the river now. And by the way, I do like Sky too, it's just we're not using him, so that's why I'm kind of giving him a hard time here. Yes, let us depart at once. I'll lend a hand too. I want to see this legendary magician. I wonder what kind of person she is. See, I liked it better when they didn't know her gender because it made things more mysterious. It led to a bit of build-up. Okay, troops, prepare to set out.
Yes, sir!
Because it's a surprise. Elwin, if it's your first time playing. Liana, please stay here. The castle guards will be able to protect you. And I'm tired of doing it. Within Castle Kalzath, you needn't be afraid anymore. That's right. While you remain with us, you'll be treated like a guest. 5-star treatment. Breakfast in bed. No, that's not it. Elwin, I wish to go with you. What? Liana, it'll be dangerous. Even a girl like me can fight. I can't stand having to sit by while others fight. Elwin, please let me come with you. Sure didn't have a problem sacrificing your monks the other day, but... Elwin, don't worry. The Raw River is a fairly stable region that has gone unclaimed by any kingdom for over several hundred years. Could it be? You fear you cannot protect her? Or doesn't want to? Fine. Liana, you must promise me one thing. If we are forced to engage the Empire, you must flee and return to Kalzath. Understood? Thank you. I'm sorry to make such an unreasonable request. Princess, I'm ready. Well then, let's move out! Kalzathians, roll out! In all participating party. So that has been Scenario 4. Very long battle, unedited, but through the magic of cuts, we've kept it down to a reasonable length. So I hope it hasn't been too excruciating. I know you missed a lot of the action. I would like to keep more of the fights in, but for battles like this, I'm just trying to get through it. Because it is such a hassle, it is such a haul. But Scenario 5 is a very interesting one. We're going to meet a couple of important characters with huge implications for the remainder of the story. So until then, have a wonderful day, take care of yourselves, stay out of trouble, and hopefully, I'll see you soon.